Hi there, I'm Jay Barrino. Welcome back. We're playing BioTech. It's a custom campaign for StarCraft 2, and I think we're on mission 6, or are we on mission 5? Yeah, this looks right. Let me just double check. Yeah, we did the turtle mission last time. I still feel bad for the turtles, so let's just go into mission 6 to pretend it didn't happen. Theranos. The Protoss at Theranos control an artifact that might prove useful to us. We know it causes great disturbance in Zerg creatures' communicative capabilities. We must obtain this technology. The Protoss are a dangerous threat. We'll therefore send expendable Zerg forces that we are now breeding. While that will spare us some manpower, the Protoss convey methods to disrupt our control over the Zerg. We have learned that these disruptors are powered by nearby Protoss nexi. Destroy a nexus, and the disruptor should be out of order, at least for a while. Oh no. You know what? We gotta be consistent, but I'm not gonna be happy about it, I can tell you now. Protoss disruptors can reduce our control over our Zerg. The disruptors are powered by the nearby nexus. We need both the nexus and the disruptor destroyed to gain a foothold in this region. What is going on with this mineral layout? Oh my goodness. Lurkers? This must have been made during HOTS then, right? Zerg units inside a disruptor's radius or effect suffer the risk of being disrupted from your control. A unit turned red will soon attack you if not moved outside the radius. Are these not all red? Already? It must be like a different... That must mean something else. I don't know. Dude, we got an introduction going on here? Okay. Alright. I guess let's get these buddies on the ramp. And, So, they're building stuff for us. I don't have control over this I mean, I do have control over this hatchery, but as soon as a larva spawns, they start making stuff for us, and it's instant. Skip introduction and jump to primary mission objective. I should probably just skip, but I'm fine doing the intro here. This is acceptable. Zergling, no! Okay, disruptor's slowly moving towards us. It looks like it moves back and forth. And when it moves back, that's when we want to try to push down here and start taking this stuff out, I guess. We keep getting free Hydras and Zerglings. I guess for the introduction, they're giving us free units. I don't know if that's going to change or what. Okay, it's going back now. I say, let's move on in. Okay, Disruptor is chilling over there. We just don't want to get in range of this thing. Just don't stand in there if possible. How about that? Just never stand in range of it. Yo, kill the DT and then back everyone out. Oh, he's turning red. Get out of there. Oh, we already lost control of him? That was so fast. Oh my goodness. That was very fast. Okay, you know what? You stay here. Overseer, always follow me, because the macro missions of this campaign really have an affinity for DTs, it seems like. Okay, slowly. Zerglings, we don't need you in the fray right now. Okay, you love to see it. Disruptor is offline. Now we can bring everybody in. Curious if those other attacks will still continue to happen, though. They do. I guess bring the lurkers up, too? Hotkey those. Bring everyone. Now it says disruptor, but I don't think it's not the disruptor that we know from Legacy of the Void. It's just a sentry. This poor dude's stuck up top there. What's he doing? Dude, this thing does so much damage. Can we kill that guy up there, please? I guess not. From this corner, we can expand our forces. Destroy the remaining 4 nexi to take out the rest of the disruptors. Okay, well, we got to keep all these units. That's nice. Drones and structures. Drones and structures are not affected by the disruptor, so we might want to spam a bunch of static defense here. And then we got these gold patches of minerals up here, too. Weird stuff. Unfortunately, we start with basically nothing. I'm gonna get a second hatchery, I think. And we got another one up here too. So the new disruptors, and they gave us a lot of overseers, didn't they? At least we have some lurkers. Hopefully that disruptor doesn't move any closer to us from where it currently is.
Spawn more overlords.
I think maybe what we're going to want to do is try to rush to some upgrades. We want to get an upgrade advantage over the Protoss. One thing we could do is try and snipe some of these with mutas, because they're very mobile. That's kind of the only thing I could think to do. I'm so confused by this layout here. It's so weird. We'll just try and throw, 2 or 3 drones on each patch. I think long-term gas will be vastly needed. I'm just gonna saturate all of these as soon as possible, and we should probably get a queen quickly. Well, we need a spawning pool for that, so we can spread creep, because apparently creep is going to be immune. But if we can spread creep, I'm just going to walk this dude around and see. See, like, blue is wide open right now. We should be... Well, no, there's no easy way to get to blue. We'd have to go down and around and stay out of range of this stuff. Can I make more lurkers? I can, eventually, it looks like.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm just going to go ahead and start getting some saturation on gas, because that's what, again, in the long term, we're going to really need.
Spawn more overlords.
One of you there. Pretty heavily supplied luck. Honestly, doing the intro is good, because we got a ton of extra hydralisks for it. If we wouldn't have done that, then we wouldn't have these, and, this would have been a lot more difficult, I think. Just going to keep spreading out some gas harvesting. Get one more drone. That's like 2 or 3 per up there. Ow. Doesn't seem like any of the disruptors quite get close enough. Let's see if this is covered, because we could... well, we need to cover both of these angles right here. We need queens. And we need overlords. Give me a bunch of overlords right now. Zergling speed going to be important. We're probably going to be running with an excess of minerals pretty quickly, which is why I'm getting all this gas saturated early. We don't need it, but we will. Oh my. Well, that's deeply unfortunate. Give me a lair. We need more lurkers ASAP, because they don't bring detection. I think that's going to be the only way we can survive some of these large attacks. We are on that brutal difficulty, after all. I'm not afraid to just restart. Let me be clear. I would be happy to just restart and play on the lower difficulty. I don't want to. Well, that would mean I wasn't happy to. I am happy to do that. I will definitely do that. This seems like a mission that is very much focused on lurkers. So I'm going to lean into that. And try and get a bunch of lurkers. And then we can kind of line them in this canyon before... Let's see how far left this... maybe this is as far left as it goes. Okay, so give me a Hydra Den. And we may end up needing... We may end up needing more... We may need a hive? I don't know if we need a hive. I'm going to get the infestation pit now, just in advance of potentially needing a hive. But let's also try and spread some creep. Because that'll give us forewarning of these attacks. Yeah, we need a hive for that. It's alright, we'll be able to get that pretty soon here. Got some spore colonies also. This is, you know, classic Zerg play with the creep spread and the old-style queens, not the swarm queens. I would love some swarm queens here, but unfortunately not in the cards for us. As you can see, we are blasting off in terms of mineral income, so perhaps we can do a Zerg or a Zergling type rush to destroy one of the bases if we're extra careful. This is one where I think rushing would actually be to our detriment. We should focus on actually... You know, it's sort of taking... Okay. It's sort of taking our time. You can tell it's Wings of Liberty because this is still the time when the creep tumors don't have the little spirally goop that goes from tumor to tumor when you set them up. Just about done there. Oh, we can't make mutalisks. We're actually forced into... Oh, that's a bummer. I'm going to go ahead and... You know what? Let's get some infestors. If we get attacked by Colossi, then we can steal them and then use stolen Protoss to actually kill... Yeah, I think I would like that quite a bit. And then next thing I would do is get some Zerglings to kind of scout down here. If we can get this base set up and then just build a ton of colonies to defend it. Not colony. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Complete.
And then adrenal glands. Okay, get me. Oh, we need that lurker den still.
Tumor is under attack.
They are bringing observers. I see them. That's really unfortunate. I had hoped that we would be given something on this map.
A creep tumor is under attack.
That would make it feel maybe a little more fair.
A creep tumor is under attack.
Never mind about the lurkers, by the way.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, this is coming up. All of these will be lurkers, and we'll kind of hide them behind our drones. I'm going to make a huge round of drones.
A creep tumor is under attack.
This is why I thought about making infestors. We could steal these. We clearly don't have nearly enough stuff. Infestors won't start with enough energy, I don't think.
We require more Vespene.
And our queens aren't incredible like they are in melee currently. I get the impression, actually, the more I think about this, if we just went pure infestor... I mean, my infestors right now don't have enough. My infestors don't have enough energy to steal this stuff, but if we get enough of these... I mean, it's neural parasite. It's not like the really good one from the campaign, though, so I don't know. I guess we have to keep these. Guess we'll do it like this.
Depleted. Mutation. complete.
And then make me several lurkers. And I guess we should start... I mean, I sort of hate the idea of going, like, mostly Zerglings, but that's all we can afford right now. And then we can... I mean, we can use an Overseer, I guess, to get down here. Just to look to see. If we take this base... Well, here comes the Disruptor again. Let's see. Yeah, let's just focus on getting up to 3-3. If we can maybe, again, slightly outclass the Protoss, that's all I can think to do. And then... just cram static defense here. It's the only thing we can do, really. And then if Carriers and Colossi come, we can try a Neural Parasite. I really thought, again, that Lurkers were kind of the way to go here, but it does seem like they send a ton of extra... stuff to stop you. I wonder, I mean, the bases don't look super heavily defended. I think we just have to find the opening to get in. And the Zerglings, especially with Adrenal... whatever it's called, should do okay. Can I make Banelings, actually? I think that could be just fine. And then Overlords. We want to get Pneumatized Carapace, because we're going to need to bring defense from Dark Templar, for sure. I still want a Creep Tumor on the ramp, because I can't quite see up there. I can leave an Overlord here to at least give me vision up there. Each enemy base that we destroy will make the rest of the map easier, in theory. I definitely need more anti-air, though. Roly-poly Banelings, for sure. We got these to defend us from Carriers, and then... again, I'm just going to build a huge force of Zerglings to maybe... I don't know. I don't know, man.
Mutation.
I think we need a nice big stack of Hydras to defend us while we wait also.
Mutation.
I'm just going to spend my gas on these upgrades.
Field depleted.
These attacks are all fine. I'm not sure what triggered the really big ones, but now it seems like the enemy has mostly chilled. It's probably just on a long timer, if I had to guess. Obviously, I'd love to take this base. This, I don't know what this is up here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's for Carriers that come down the left. How much gas is in these? Not much left, honestly.
Metamorphosis complete. We must place that on creep.
I'm kind of curious. Again, I'm waiting to see if they're going to attack me with a much larger force again. Because if not... you know, we survived kind of that onslaught, and the rest is absolutely fine. We did get pneumatized, right? Yeah, that is pneumatized. Okay, here comes the big boy attacks again.
A creep tumor is under attack.
Yeah, and then the big D. Okay, so after this, I'm gonna make a blitz for either blue or brown. Give me a bunch of Zerglings. Give me more Overlords. We know Carriers are coming soon. We can, again, I'm going to try and steal them. Hydras, you're going to stay at home. I'd love to wait for this +3. We know that we have a good amount of time between this and the next attack. This is a silly amount of Zerglings. Again, I gotta wait for the right opening. Once it moves up, we can go down and around, and I'll even send a drone so that we can take the bottom right base. Maybe. Super slow zealots? I'm just gonna run through. I don't want to lose anything to it. There we go.
Mineral field depleted. Our forces
We gotta try to take this. Oh, right. Okay, back up. Give me... Where are my overseers? Okay, more Zerglings. Is this enough for that brown base? Maybe.
Our drones are under attack.
Casual... You know what? Honestly, I would rather just try and kill brown. Forward, just keep some vision on this. I'm gonna try to get drones through. Oh, drones aren't affected. We can just run them through the field and it's fine, keep in mind. That's up on the high ground? It might stay up there, I'm not so sure.
Our forces are under attack. Drones are under attack.
Disruptors are now offline. Okay. I can't even get to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one is at least started. All of you, no. Come back, please.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I can't do anything about that.
Mineral field depleted.
I'll try and bring my my Hydras up.
Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Let's run these down.
The hive
If we can maybe kill the disruptor here.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay.
Hive cluster is under
Get this set up.
mutation.
The disruptor is gone. The disruptor on the right is gone. I could try and, again, take these and just kind of hold on to him to help defend myself. That's only one, but that's fine.
Depleted.
Oh, it can't move while it's doing this. Okay, that's fine. That's what they can be used for. Now we got this down here. We have two bases, but holding on to them is going to be difficult. Take an overseer up here, please.
Mineral field depleted.
And we'll probably end up transferring all of these drones, but I have to wait for these to finish. And then I'll transfer the drones and dump in a bunch for colonies. Honestly, the mass Zergling seems like a great way to proceed, but we actually have a lot of gas now.
Field depleted.
We have to blitz in, again, try and snipe the Nexus, let it go offline, snipe it, and then go from there. We need a lot of Hydras. All of you. Quick save as well, because we're making a run to a base that is not prepared to survive anything right now. Start building some Hydras. Mobile groups of Hydra is going to be the way to go for sure. Queen me. Queen me. Bunch of drones here. A disruptor has been reassembled. Flippin' great. Okay. So they remake them. Okay, everybody come home. And we have to set up a ton of static defense. At least they're 0-0. So the queens actually are going to fall. Let's at least... we can, I think, maybe leave these queens down here. I think these areas are actually safe. Thankfully. We'll just take it slow and steady. This is going to be a really long one, unfortunately. But that's okay. So that disruptor does come all the way here. This queen is kind of safe if we leave her right like this. Okay, and I need one overseer to leave down here too.
We must place that on creep.
Okay, there goes the queen. Yeah, we can't keep that fully protected, unfortunately. Did I lay the tumor down at least? I did. That helps.
We must place that on creep.
I hate you. The eggs also can be turned? It looks like. I am not above spamming static defense like this, and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, gas. Again, gas in the long term is gonna be our main thing. We just have to take this bit by bit. This might be a really, really long one. I think this queen is safe. Give me a spore crawler over there, please. Feels like we haven't been attacked for a while, actually. Again, we can only use crawlers to defend ourselves. I can spam out Zerglings if there are Colossi while we wait, but that's the most that we can do. Do we have a path maybe straight to green? Green looks like a pretty easy attack pattern, or attack path, I should say. I can only really build major attacks from this base. Okay, those carrier attacks are a little scary. Not even just a little scary, but like actually pretty darn scary, because it's unclear the best way to deal with them. Tempting to build one more queen here just to sack it to get another creep tumor out, because the creep spread now has been really, really good. Okay, we've got 2 infestors just in case. Now, I might do the same thing. We basically just make a huge group of Zerglings in order to get through to an enemy base, bust through it, and then we go from there. And then we want to keep a group of Hydras just sort of quickly rotate and pivot as necessary. This looks like the path to blue.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, there's the disruptor. They're just sort of sitting carriers there. If they're not going to attack me with those, then, you know, fine. Remove this from my group. Remove this from my group. I see a Templar archive, so if they have High Templar here, that could cause us some problems, but It looks like green is probably the best target. Blue is going to be hard, and again, we're going to need to make a lot of... I think we're just going to need to make a lot of Hydras to defend against the potential of very large air attacks. Maybe I'm being a little too cautious. I think maybe I'm being a little too cautious. Once this one pivots back to the right, I'm going to go up here. I think we're in much better shape. The fact that they also rebuild these things is a bummer. It's a real bummer. Crap. Did that really just lure that one dude down here to be able to see that?
Our forces are under attack.
I was kind of curious to see if that would lure them down here. It looks like no. Yeah, we have a, that's part of Blue's base. Where is this one going? Dude, old school transfuse. I remember. You know what? Let's build these, and I'm gonna send him over to Blue's base and try and just do a little bit of damage. Oh, it's not permanent. I forgot. Come on here. The Colossi attacks don't seem to be happening anymore. That might have been brown, so that's very, very nice. Okay, when is this green one gonna move out, away from the base? Give me Hydras, please. There it goes. Okay, this is my chance. Protoss are still 0-0. That's, again, where our main advantage comes from. Dude, I need some Overseers, though.
Are under attack.
Okay, I see those. Honestly, it's fine. Just leave them. Get in there. I honestly think this is enough. I think this is enough. Let's go ahead and get a group of Hydras up to the front. I don't know where the... Weird. I wonder where the,
Our forces are under attack.
We gotta take this thing out fast before it takes all my forces. Quick, quick, quick. There we go. A nexus has been destroyed. Disruptors will be offline for a period of time. Let's just go ahead and get a bunch of drones up here.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I'm gonna go ahead and just take out some of this stuff for now.
Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Seemingly a lot of pre-placed Colossi and stuff.
Our forces are under attack.
So they do a counterattack every time you destroy one nexus. I can't not laugh at that. How silly. Everybody come back here?
A creep tumor is under attack.
And they're gonna destroy this, which is my only other harvesting right now.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Maybe let's move out and meet this attack?
Our forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack.
What are we playing right now? What is this? This is not brutal difficulty. That's not how this works, okay?
Our Under attack.
Oh my goodness. So purple is the faction that does the counterattack. We need to get this set up so we can get some harvesting happening. I'd love to go for blue soon. We do have a path up to yellow now from this base. Alright, we gotta try. Most of my units are stuck, actually. Fungal.
Our drones are under attack.
I honestly think that killing the interceptors is better. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. Make drones. Rally them back down here. We got to get this stuff set back up. And then we got to get this set up. I don't know. I don't know if I even feel like I'm that close to winning at this point. It's a weird. It's weird. This is a weird map. It just doesn't feel right.
Our forces are under attack.
Don't forget yellow. I get the impression that this map maker loves Hydralisks. Because Hydralisks seem like the right answer to nearly everything that's being thrown at us. I love also that the disruptors take control of our larva. Okay. Let's make a run for this. There might be a casual carrier just sort of sitting in the middle there. I'm not so sure, but I'll try. There's enough gas in these geysers to make it worthwhile to try to set these back up. Where's the opening for us to go for blue? It actually looks like kind of right now.
We require more minerals.
If we can get through this. Because we have to get up this ramp. And then over to the Nexus. Get up there.
Our drones are under attack.
But keep in mind, by doing this, it's going to piss off purple.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Okay, cool. Make Hydralisks at home.
Require more minerals. The hive cluster
I want to wipe
is
this
under
base out
attack.
entirely. Oh, that's all that is? Okay, make some Zerglings. We can kill that. I thought that we were getting hit by a giant purple wave. There will be a giant purple wave, I'm pretty confident. Okay, no more blue attacks?
Our forces are under attack.
Which means only yellow.
We require more minerals.
Okay, and we killed the disruptor. Let's go up this way, and we can link up with our other base.
Our forces are under attack.
Thanks, I hate it. Okay, that was unfortunate. Zergling me. It's another disruptor. If we could take this out, again, that also gets us to kind of where we need to be. There we go. We have to kill this group of stuff that's just sitting out here. This is a problem. Okay, here come the carriers. That actually let us get our army into position soon.
We require more. Our forces are under attack.
I think we're sort of on track. We just need to get an army up to the top here and actually attack yellow before the disruptors get rebuilt. I think we can do that.
Our forces are under attack.
I just need this income to really pop off. I don't know what attacked us. Was it another Colossus? I'm gonna imagine so.
We require.
Yeah, this yellow base is really bad. Okay, the disruptors are coming back out, unfortunately.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I heard drones under attack. I can't really worry about that right now. We just gotta try and move into this base and depower as much as possible.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, this is their main production. Just depower that. There we go. I think we're safe now to go for the Nexus. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a massive Protoss counterattack, so start making Hydras. And Hydras. Kill these remaining. There we go. Destroy the Guardian Obelisk. They're sending an attack force. Oh no, I bet it's going to be a monstrosity. Like, absolutely horrifying. We're going to find out.
Our forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack.
There it is.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are
Oh, that's a DT, I see. I'm destroying everything. Okay, let's get back here.
cluster is under attack.
That single DT has been picking us off along the way. Let's just rally here. I'm just going to make Hydras because I see, yeah, that's a Mondo attack. I do need an Ultralisk Cavern. That would help.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, everybody get down here. I can rebuild this production. I can rebuild it. Once we eliminate the purple counterattack, we can go and win.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Here it comes. You know what? This is good. We can kind of flank them from the top. We won't get stuck behind the colonies. There they are. Get in there. That earlier one had like 8 or 9 carriers in it. That was way worse than this. Okay. Before I attack the Protoss, I think I'm going to safely take these bases. Apparently, there are no more of the disruptors at all. That is a blessing.
Our forces are under
Give me an
attack.
Ultralisk Cavern. So that base, yeah, okay, so the upper right base will still definitely attack us. But now we're not in danger of losing our forces randomly anymore. I don't really have any drones that are just, like, around waiting to be used. But now I can link up all my production now by having all of these hatcheries selected at the same time. Which one of these is closer to being done? Looks like this one.
Field depleted.
Let's make another. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This base has been pulling it in hot for us for a while, thankfully. This base has kept us alive. It's good that we took this when I did. Drone me?
Mineral field depleted.
Now, I'm sure light green will still continue to attack. It's not going to be easy, but maybe we can get some...
Mineral field depleted.
If maybe we can get some ultras out, that'll help a lot. The 3/3 Hydras, man, I'm telling you, I think njordys must just, like, really like the Hydralisk. That's my guess. I think that is the case. Dude, just make a ton of drones. We gotta play this safe, because I need to be able to rebuild my army if it came down to it. I love how flyers are disabled just as kind of a big FU. Like, oh, you wanted to bypass the mission by sniping stuff, even though that's kind of how the map is. That's kind of how the map is designed, is to snipe the nexuses. No, that's not allowed here.
We require more minerals.
Okay, well, then we'll have enough drones ready to go to fully saturate this. Then we want to saturate this base. I think we have enough stuff in general to keep us alive from potential enemy attacks. For now. For now. Okay, same thing down here.
We require more minerals.
It's worth the supply, I'd say. Saturate and saturate. I don't have any idle drones sitting around doing nothing. Honestly, these drones aren't really pulling their weight just given on how far they have to travel. They're not very efficient, I should say.
We require more minerals.
For the supply. Like, this drone returning minerals at a much faster rate than this drone. A lot more travel time. Excuse me. Where's the majority of our supply sitting right now? I think it's just in that big ball of Hydras. And these drones. I can't say no to gas income, to be honest. I think it's fantastic. Ultra time?
More minerals.
I'm a little scared to go and attack, if only because... if we lose everything, I don't know how fast I'll be able to realistically rebuild stuff. Throwing some roaches in to help with the Colossi could be good. I'm going to wait. I queued up a group of Ultras. I think that'll be good. And then what we can also do is take the drones that are harvesting minerals from this base once it's fully mined out and just run them into their deaths. But yeah, rallying here seems good because this is where we can push into this base. We're going to have to go around. Let's just pick one side and go for it. I never knew, which iteration of the Infestor we're stuck on. I don't really need these queens anymore, because I have enough hatcheries. Can reclaim the supply, I suppose. Now I could spread creep if I wanted to, but I think it's a little late. That would have been the one saving grace, is like being able to properly spread creep. I guess the lurkers would be too powerful if you could see the enemies. Okay, let's try and blast into this base and just see how it goes. And these ultras are slow, aren't they? Lots of DTs as well on a lot of these macro maps. There's DTs everywhere. Hug the right. Casual high ground DTs. You hate to see it. going. It seems this base seems a little simple, thankfully. It doesn't seem like they're frantically rebuilding anything. I think we actually pulled through the victory on this brutal difficulty map. Dude, your single carriers will not stop me. Did you see that I killed like 10 carriers earlier? Maybe you didn't see, but I killed like 10 carriers earlier. Don't even speak to me about it. I will happily kill these carriers rather than snipe the objective. Dude, the DPS output for this amount of Hydras is pretty wild. They're very fragile to these, like, again, these Colossi, for example, specifically, but... Whew, okay, there we go. 2 roaches, join the squad. What a mission. The 2 macro missions of this campaign have been incredibly difficult. I did play on the hardest difficulty, to be fair, and I'm a little confused why there was a normal and hard for the first one, and then this one was normal and brutal. I don't know. Regardless, we'll move on to mission 7 next time. I think there's 2 more maps, and then the Ignos mission 4 as well. Okay, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.